Hey guys, it's Caitlin. So in today's video, we actually have a really exciting video I have been anticipating for so long. We are starting a new anticipated release, Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. So I've only ever read The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood, and this was on my TBR for this month, and I pre-ordered it. Couldn't pick it up yesterday because it was literally like the roads were covered in ice. So I finally went with my best friend and we got it today. We are going to be doing a reading vlog throughout the next week or so. When I read this, it usually takes me about a week to read a book that's 400 pages with school. And the way I'm going to be doing this is I will not put spoilers like I initially read it, but then at the end, like the last half of the video is going to be like I'll warn you so you can leave if you want. No judgment, and I will be doing spoilers at the end. So that's how we're gonna do it, and I'm really excited. So let's just get right into it. Honestly, I pulled you guys closer because I have to show you how pretty this book is. I know I look rough as heck, it's because it's currently at nighttime. I haven't gotten a chance to pick it up yet, but like look at how gorgeous this cover is. There's literally like not teardrops, water drops to make it look like water. It's like on your book, and like the sprayed edges. I think I only have one other book with sprayed edges, and it's When the Moon Hatched. And then even like the inside, like I've never read a swimmer romance, so I'm really excited. And I got it with my best friend who's actually also I'm not a swimmer. She's a swimmer, so we're gonna like buddy read it together. And we're just gonna start this at some point tonight. I don't think I'm gonna start it yet. I kind of want to watch some booktube first, but we will definitely be starting this tonight, and I'm very excited. So yeah, like I said, spoilers are gonna be at the end. I'll tell you guys a time right before I start spoiling at the end. If you want to just see the spoilers and my review of the book, skip to this time, but if not, stay tuned because it will come at the end after we read it. I also have to show you the bookmark I'm gonna be using. The friend I went with, she actually bought this for me. It's a Harry Potter bookmark, and it's so cute because I'm literally a Harry Potter fanatic. So we're gonna use that bookmark, and okay, let's actually get to reading now. We're gonna talk a little bit more before I start it because I'm doing my pre-reading book routine, and I kind of want to show you guys. I just have this little cute headband in. So I feel like the reason I'm most excited about this, I'm a big sports person, and I love reading about sports romance, but I've never even heard of a swimming romance. Like I just could be really like living under a rock and like there is swimmer romance, but I don't think so, honestly. I don't know. Anyways, first thing I'll do is engrave my book. I have this engraver that just says Caitlin's book. I don't even know what it says actually. Caitlin's book something. And we're gonna engrave it first, and then I feel like if this book is good, which I've only heard positive about it, she could really be onto like a new type of sports romance. I feel like, even though it's not even a new sport, I've never heard of a book with this. So it says from the library of Caitlin, my last name. I'm not telling you, but now that that's engraved, that's the first thing I'll do. So I have my reading journal, which I haven't really talked about much on here. This is what my February spread looks like so far. So this will be my third book of February. Oh yeah, it's currently the 7th. So we've been doing pretty good on our reading goal. So I have this on this page. I have my February reads, and it just asks for like the book, the author, the format I'm reading it in, the genre, like the overall vibe, the date, and how many pages. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill out the basic things I can already fill out now, and then we will actually be ready to start. Literally done the prologue. We're 4 pages in, and I'm already going to love this book. First thing, I need to search up what the hell stretch cord is. Like, I don't know what that is. And also, I literally say that all the time, not my circus, not my monkeys, and I've never even heard of that before. My one other friend says it, and I like kind of adapted it, and it literally says in here, not my circus and or monkeys. And I'm like, what? Like, I've never even heard that before, and it's so funny it's in this. I can already tell I'm gonna love it. Okay, it's like 11 something. I work early in the morning, so I'm going, well, kind of early in the morning. I'm currently on page 68. I'm gonna lay down and either watch some booktube or continue this. Probably honestly not going to read much more tonight, but I'll see you guys in the morning because we can wake up early and read a bit before work. Oh, as well, so far we're loving it. We're loving it. I'm eating this up. It's amazing. That's literally it. Good night. I'll see you in the morning. Hey guys, so it's currently the next day. I'm still on page 68 of Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. I worked and then I've been showered and I'm making carrot cake right now, homemade, because we reached 1,000 subscribers back off on our TikTok. So I'll have it here, my username, and then linked below if you want to follow that. I'm more active on there. Anyways, we're gonna do some reading tonight and I want to honestly see if I can get halfway. Hey guys, it's later on in the night. It's 9:14. We have just reached chapter 14 of Deep End, so page 79. I finally figured out the one thing that like is going to like bind the two characters throughout the book, like what the plot line is, like how they first like start interacting, and I think it can only go up from here. Like I said, I'm still loving it. Right now I'm reading in my sister's room, but I want to get to page 150 or ideally 200, but I don't know, so we're just gonna root for 150 because that would get us a pretty good chunk of the way through, but I will keep you guys posted throughout the night. Also, I made carrot cake for dessert. And we put like sparklers in it and books around it for my book talk, because like I said, it reached 1,000 followers, and I'll show you guys kind of the video next and the pictures because it was really cute. So it's a bit later, it's 10:25. I am on page 125, so I have completely full confidence we can make it to page 200 tonight. Like, I'm still loving this. So we just found out another crucial part of the plot line about Scarlett and her diving team, and we're kind of like fully in the story. The Lucas and Scarlett just made this little like decision together, and that's all I'm gonna say about that until the spoiler part, but we're just gonna keep going. I'm about to get ready for work. I'm covering this sweater because personal reasons. We are on page 197 of the book and still eating it up. It is definitely a different type of spice than I've ever read, and I don't know how I feel about that yet. Like, I read books with spice, but this one takes on a bit of a different genre of spice, if you will. Anyways, I have to go to work. I work 3:30 to 7 tonight, and so it's also Super Bowl Sunday, so I plan to, well, I don't care about the Super Bowl, but I plan to watch it while reading when I get home, or like the last half or whatever I'll make of it. So yeah, I'll see you guys after work. Hey guys, it's 9:54 p.m. on Super Bowl Sunday. Actually, what the hell was that game, guys? Like, it's still going and I don't even care. The halftime show was the highlight, which we knew it was gonna be anyways. We're on page 261 of Deep End. Their relationship, whatever you call it, has me blushing and giggling and kicking my feet because he cares for her so much. Oh my goodness, I can't even describe it. Just the little things he does, I'm like, I need to find myself a Lucas Bloomquist in the cute sappy ways. I don't know about the other ways, but anyways, we're loving this, and we're definitely getting to page 300 tonight, so who knows. I don't think we're gonna finish it tonight, but we should be able to get pretty far. Okay, whatever that Super Bowl is, it's over. We are done with that. I'm gonna lay down and read now because it's still fairly early for like my version of like when I read is usually starts at 11. So I'm gonna get in bed. Unfortunately, my sheets and comforter are still not completely dry yet, but I'm gonna get my water and we're gonna get all cozy and comfy, and we're gonna get to at least page 300. Maybe I'll try for 350, but like I said, when I go in bed I like to do reading / watching YouTube videos, so we'll see. I'm actually kind of like nervous because I have this much left and everything's going like perfectly. So I'm like, oh, what is this then? Do we really need this? I don't know. I might honestly stop at 300 tonight, depending on where I'm at in the plot line, because I'm having a really bad tension headache from reading all day and not wearing my glasses. So we'll see. Hey guys, it's Monday night and we only have 146 pages left of Deep End. We're gonna work to finish it tonight. I'm not gonna go ahead and say that we're gonna finish it tonight because every single time I say that I only end up reading a couple pages. So we're gonna work to finish it tonight. I'm gonna get cozy up on my couch and we're gonna keep reading. We're currently on page 291. I'm loving. I feel like I'm filming all my videos in the dark. I apologize. I only read late at night. The hair is slaying. Anyways, but that's beside the point. I literally have 46 pages left. We're finishing her tonight, right now, so let's do it. Oh my goodness, ignore my look again. It is 12:06 a.m. and I finished. I'm so sad because I want another book with these two. I want to be in their world again. I really do. Anyways, automatic 5 stars. This is probably my favorite book of the year so far, honestly. I loved everything about it. So we're gonna update my book journal and then we're gonna get on to the spoiler part section. So I'll make sure to inform you right before then, but please go buy this book right now. Ali Hazelwood is amazing and I love her so much. My after finishing a book routine is probably one of my favorites actually. First, I'll update my Goodreads and my, I don't know, I have another book app, I forget what it's called, and I'll update my TikTok and my bio. Currently not reading this anymore, so sadly, like I'm actually so sad about that. Now let's get on to my reading journal. And that is kind of my after reading a book routine. Oh my gosh, my hair is killing me. That is it for the non-spoiler part of this video. I am about to spoil, so literally the rest of this video will be my spoiler reactions. So if you want to stay for that, go ahead, by all means. I'd love to have you watch my overdramatic reactions. However, if you do not want to watch, this is your time to leave. This is my PSA. Leave if you don't want spoilers because they are coming at you in 3, 2, 1. So welcome to the spoilers club because this is the first official clip we're filming. I'm about 20 pages in and we found out what happened to Scarlett. So we just like mental mind block within sports, which been there, done that, and we finally found out what happened to her, and it's actually crazy. I thought she was just like had one like bad dive where she didn't get a good score, but concussion, ruptured eardrum, twisted neck, labral tear of the left shoulder, pulmonary contusion, sprained wrist, and sprained ankle. I know what most of those are. This girl has been through it. And then we just met Lucas. He's dating Penelope, who is like the captain of their diving team. Lucas is the captain of the swimming team, and they're breaking up, and Scarlett thinks that it's like hurting Penelope, so she's like, do you need help? Like, is everything okay? And then she just found out the whole story of what happened. Honestly, loving this. Like, I'm already loving this. It's crazy. I'm loving it. Oh my gosh, I think we just got to the plot drop of the book. She's helping like soothe her friend Pen. That's what they call her. I think it's Penelope, who is like going through a breakup with Lucas, who we know is the main male character love interest in this book. And he just broke up with Penelope because they had some differences in topics I will not be discussing, even in the spoilers, because no thanks. It's kind of disturbing. And she's like, oh, here, even though you guys broke up, I'll call Lucas, he can bring you home, you're drunk. And then she goes to call him, and he's right there, and he's like, yeah, come on, Penelope, I'll drive you home. She goes, wait, I have a good idea, you two should... Like, what? Hello? Apparently Luke has already noticed her before. He said, the girl Penelope says, I know you think she's hot, you said so, and I see the way you look at her. And he's like, how do I look at her? And he's like, you know how, I'm leaving you with a parting gift until tomorrow. I have to actually find it. He sends her a message about their little situation, and he's like, if you decide to go for it, I think it should be me. I love how he's just so blunt. Like, I wish I could be that kind of person who's like not afraid to tell you exactly what the frick's on their mind at exactly the time it sprouts from their mind. I just figured out what is like going to actually bring Scarlett and what's his name, Lucas, like together. They are working on a research project because they're both going into med school, and he already is in med school. The funny thing is tying in Olive and Adam Carlson from The Love Hypothesis, which I said I read most of, so I don't know why I didn't finish it. Anyways, they're doing the research project under Olive, and she also like met Adam within the interaction, so I thought that was cute. The first thing I have to say is Lucas did a race after him and Scarlett were working on some kind of science-y cell drawing or something. I don't even know, but she drew it on the back of his hand. And then the coach is like, oh my gosh, like that's your thing, like that's your lucky thing, you have to draw that on your hand every time now, not knowing Scarlett did it. So he's like, just so you know, you have to draw that on my hand before every race, like you're my good luck charm, which, oh, so cute. And then also Victoria got hurt on dryland practice, and now Scarlett has to be Penelope's diving partner, and she's not very good with her inward dives. And then, if you know, you know, Scarlett and Lucas just made a bit of an agreement to meet up, if you can figure that one out. So we're gonna keep going. I just think I'm on page 197 right now. I just think it's absolutely adorable how Lucas is kind of like sweet. Like, they haven't agreed to actually be in a relationship yet. It's purely just, you know, so but he's like sweet. Like, he made her a snack when they got to his house, and he calls her baby, I think it is, baby or something. And I just think he's so cute, and he knows her triggers. She was in the like ice bath and a bunch of guys from the swim team came in, and that's one of her triggers, like the loud noises, being surrounded by a lot of men like that. And he just literally took her and pulled her right out of the pool, and I was like, oh, so cute. They formed their relationship, they signed their contract, and she still can't do her dives. The coaches were talking to her, or talking to each other, and she overheard about how basically saying like they don't think she's going to be on the team next year if this continues, which is terrible. And she heard that, and so she just has a mental breakdown at the alumni diving meet. And guess who comes to save her? Lucas Blomkvist, I think that's how you say it. Oh my god, guys, I love this man. He listened, she told him the full story, and he just told her she just needs to feel, and he held her while she sobbed to him, and he understood, and he's just amazing. And I want a Lucas Blomkvist in that perspective anyways. So Scarlett wakes up in Lucas's arms, and she's like, Lucas, I want to go to the pool. And he's like 1 in the morning, and she's like, no, she's like, I'm gonna try, like, I'm gonna do diving for me. Like, someone's always in there that cares about my dive. She's like, but you just care about me being my well-being, not about my dives. And he's like, you're right, I don't. Like, not in like a mean way, but in like a, she won't be nervous around him. And they go, and she does her freaking inward dive. And she came in out of the water and she's like, did I? And he goes, Scarlett, I learned what an inward dive was after the first time you mentioned them to me, and I know when I see it. You mean, I mean, you did it. I'm really nervous because everything is going right for Scarlett. She is getting 7.5s on her inward dives. Adam Carlson from the Love Hypothesis, her professor, wants to refer her for med schools. Her MCAT scores were super high. Like, Corinne and Lucas are good. So what is this? Don't ask me, I couldn't tell you, but I have a feeling it's not going to be good, because when things go too good in books, something doesn't. I'm reading on the couch and we just got to page 298. They were just talking about, I think I did guess correctly, something was wrong with Penelope because she's always been too nice, I said, and there's no way a person is actually that nice. And she just went out to dinner at one of her competitions she was at alone, with some of the other girls she swam with, and they were telling her to watch her back because Penelope is, in the words of them, a backstabbing bitch. So I think I was right, but we'll see. That's all for now. I found out that Scarlett made it to Amsterdam, so she qualified for whatever the swimming thing is in Amsterdam. I'm actually not sure. But anyways, slay. I don't even really care for swimming that much, but like, I'm intrigued. They are actually just the two cutest human beings I've ever seen. She got back from winning and going to Worlds, that's what it is, in Amsterdam, and he's going to, and she said she'd like to visit with him, and he said I'd love to as well. He just got into his medical school stuff, and 2 hours after she got home, he went and got her groceries, and he got her Chinese food and just came to visit her. And oh my god, love, 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 love. Okay, so I have 46 pages left and we're on 393. Penelope is pissing me the hell off because I think her synchro diving US swimmers who warned her about Penelope are right, because like I said, no one is that nice, and she's already trying, I feel like, to steal Lucas from Scarlett, but knowing our queen Lucas, I don't think he'd do that. He's like wholeheartedly in love with Scarlett. At least I'm hoping not. Anyways, we are finishing it tonight because I will not go to bed until I know what happens. This is a terrible angle, but I finished. Oh my god. I still honestly don't know how I feel about Penelope. Like, I still kind of feel like she's like a backstabber like they said she was. I don't know. But Lucas and Scarlett have my absolute heart. We ended up finding out she did make it to the Olympics. They made up in Sweden for a Midsummer Miracle, and I just loved everything about this. The epilogue was amazing, and I want to find myself a Lucas one day. Anyways, that is pretty much it. You have made it to the end of this video and my over dramatic reactions. I will cringe editing later. Thank you so much for watching today's video. We're ending it off really put together, clearly. And if there's one piece of advice, please go read this book. Please go read this book. The next video is going to be really exciting, so please stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.